It's very hard for me to socialize. Oh, it's terrifying sometimes, especially when making new friends. Ugh. I am a social loner. That is a type of person who, due to unavoidable circumstances, has to socialize with other human beings. Well, in actual fact, they prefer the company of themselves. We Kenyans, or Africans if you prefer, we are a social community. Like, you have a family so large, you don't know the first cousin of your first cousin of your father's uncle's side. I know it's kind of confusing, but it's really that large. Or you have a really quiet neighborhood, or you live in an apartment or a flat, and you can hear what your neighbor is talking about, or you know what they had last night or the night before that. And right now I can hear the neighbors listening to Neo, which is really, really pissing me off right now. Or most of the time you meet with your schoolmates or your workmates, you meet them at work, you meet them at school. Yeah, you see those kind of scenarios. You have no choice but to socialize with them. But I don't really like this dynamism of socializing with people, because I like being by myself. The reason why I don't like being around people is because they talk at once, at the same time, non-stop, the whole day. You just have to hear what they have to say. It's really annoying me sometimes. And the thing is, you don't get a break so long as they're there, so your ears just get tired by the end of the day because you just had to listen to what they have to say. Those same people, you have to go places with them, you have no choice, They take you to places and they consider it fun. I just don't like eating at restaurants because there are people around, and sometimes when you sit down and you're eating, you sometimes accidentally make eye contact with someone from the next table whom you've never seen in your life. You're making eye contact and you're eating, but you didn't want to focus on that side because there's nowhere else to look at, because if you look at people, it'll get awkward. And even if you come home, yay, you're alone finally, the problem is there's still electronics everywhere in the house, like the phone, the laptop, the tablet, just everything that's around the house that can be used as a communication device. The problem is you're going to get notifications from your friends, like text messages, group chats, just video messages, Skype. I especially hate group chats. When everybody's just talking, you have to hear what they have to say, and the conversation just doesn't flow, and it gets a point you just get stressed. Because those messages can even run up to 3 in the morning without stopping, and I'm wondering, why can't you sleep? But anyway, at the end of the day, I just put my phone on silent. So if you even try call me past 12, I won't answer. What are you doing up at 12? The thing I never look forward to is social gatherings. Yeah, you meet with the family, catch up on what you did for the past few months you're away. But the thing is, sometimes you encounter distant relatives, like the third cousin. And then your mom tells you, remember this person. The way she says it, it sounds like a threat. Like, if you don't remember who that person is, just know something bad's gonna happen. I have no clue. I've never known. But anyway, I love your family. In these situations, the thing that keeps me going is tolerance. I tolerate people. Like, I'm already used to this. It's been like that since I was a teenager when puberty hit. That's when I started not liking people. I just want to be alone. But it reached a time towards my late teens that I started to okay, let me just tolerate these people, because either way I'm still gonna go out there and I'm gonna live my life, and if I don't do it, well, you're going to be, I don't want to say bad language. At the end of the day, you have no choice but to go outside, and live life. I learned that at the end of the day, I'm just gonna come back to my room, my fortress of solitude. But it's these moments of solidarity that I have the time to recharge my tolerance. Like, at the end of the day, my tolerance levels have reached 0%. So when I come to my room, it's like I'm charging it back to 100%. Yeah, so it's good. It's good for you to have an alone time. I'm a social person myself, but I socialize when there are few people in the room. Like, there are 3-4 people in the room and I don't know them. I might talk to them, but it depends if you're approachable. If you're not, I won't talk to you. I'll just observe you, see what kind of a person you are. I'm social with my close family members. like my cousins, my aunts, sometimes their extended family. Maybe let's say one or two of them come along from the extended family. When you bring too many people at once, I get so overwhelmed. Like the pressure of trying to remember everyone is so much, you just can't even help it. You just shut down. I'm the uncle from the aunt who's from this cousin who's the also great grandmother of my this. I know I've not made sense there, but I get really overwhelmed. But if you're like a small gathering of the family, like a few aunts, a few cousins, a bit of the extended family, let's have barbecue, well, it's fun. I really like it. And when it comes to social media, one thing I like is taking selfies and also going to social sites where no one I know is there, so I can post anything I want, like selfies or just things that come to my mind. In the end, people are different. They're the overly hyped people, they're the underly hyped, unhyped loners, they're the people who are the center of attention, they're people who are the wallflowers, they're people are different, you know. We were created differently, and I just happen to be in the middle of it all. I lean on the loner side. But when it's really necessary, you know, Charles Darwin's theory, I just have to lean on the social side for survival. But anyway, thank you for listening to my pointless talk. Well, I hope that this video has helped you, even if it hasn't really made any sense. But I just wanted to talk, relate with someone who's like me, which it's particularly hard to find. And that's a chicken. Damn it, I have to stop talking now. But anyway, have a good one. Bye-bye. How's the day been? Oh, my day's been fine. Oh, what did you learn today in class? Well, I learned that stuff. I don't remember what I usually learn in class. I just cram the last minute. I'm that type of person.